I very vividly remember having a save file in The Sims 2 where I made the Doctor and I made Rose and I think I made Martha as well. Why? Because why not? But one thing that I didn't do was make the TARDIS, I just put them in a regular old house. And why is that? Well, because logistically it is impossible to make a TARDIS in Sims or real life generally. But is that going to stop me doing it today? Up for debate, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I'm going to give it a good old try. Is it going to work? I just said that. I should just get started. So here we are in Avaricii, I don't know, it doesn't matter. So obviously there's various different models of the TARDIS. I think I'm going to, in an ideal world, I would make 10's TARDIS because that is like my fave. But I'm thinking of like items in The Sims that I could use to try and make this work. I think 11's second TARDIS would be my best bet, I think. Just because I think there's a lot of items in Get to Work that I could use. I think there's maybe a few items in Strangerville that would work, because it's more like mechanical looking. So that's what we're going to try and do. As I've said before, and I'll say it again, I'm not very good at building in The Sims. So I'm going to guess that your first question is going to be, well, Liv, how are you going to make the TARDIS? It's bigger on the inside. Well, I have a plan. Whether or not this plan is going to work, entirely different question, but we're going to give it a go. So what I was trying, if I can decide on where I want to be. So what I was thinking of doing is like box, like, because like if you were looking at the TARDIS from the outside, that is kind of the size it would be, but then kind of having an offshoot and trying to make it, disguise it with trees, make it look like a hill. I don't really know. I don't know what I'm doing, I'll be honest. I'm way above my head here. Like ideally what I would want to do would be, you know what, I'm just chatting rubbish right now. I'm just gonna start because no, I do want it on a foundation. So like, I don't know. Oh, I'm already not sure. It is gonna, okay, well, I mean, hold up, I placed it wrong, but it is gonna fit at least. Is that right? No, that doesn't look right. Oh, I've made it one too big, I think. Have I? So that doesn't fit then. I've done something wrong. What have I done wrong? I don't understand. I've done something wrong. I've done something wrong here. We're getting somewhere here, I think, I believe. Okay, right, okay. I can do this. I can do this. The first thing I want to do is the outside. Right, this roof is far too tall. Right, my goal is to kind of try and make this roof look like it's like a hill or something. I don't even know. Oh, that could work. It could be like next to a pyramid. The TARDIS has parked next to a pile of gravel. That is the best I'm going to get here. Please don't ask me for anything better because I cannot provide. There we go. It's a weird looking pile of gravel. Right. I'm going to get a picture of the outside of the TARDIS even though I don't truly need it. Okay, how am I going to do this? Blue door, that's going to be a good start. You see, what I could do is I could do that. I know that's not like, obviously the windows are high, but for the purpose of this, I could like whack them there. Do they come in blue? Actually, no, I want them in white. This is not looking good. Do we have any blue foundation? Yeah, right, okay, we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere that's not the worst thing I've ever seen. Is there a darker blue? That blue isn't quite right. Okay, it's not horrendous. It's not truly horrendous. Blue paneling is definitely going to be a thing. Is that right? Oh, hello. That could work. Is that the right blue though? That's not very, I don't know. I should not be being this indecisive. I'm really not going to be able to get this anywhere near perfect. I was going to say I don't think that's the worst, but I don't really think I'm qualified to say that, if I'm being honest. It's not a, okay, is there, I thought this was going to say there's not a blue roof colour, and I was like, excuse me. Oh, no. I think that one's actually a best bet. What about that one? No, I think that's our best bet. It's a bit of a mishmash of blues. That's the end of that one. Is there a light for the roof that I can add, or, I mean, I suppose I could just add a regular light. Oh, it's so cute and tiny. Is there not a bigger one? Well, I suppose I can just size it up. Look at it all. Yikes. Oh, okay, I know why. It's because I've done the roof far too high. I was like, this doesn't look right at all. There we go. That fixes it a bit. Okay, we're going to go back to the door because there's something... I think it's the door that's really threw me here. What about that one? No, that's not right. What about if I have like 2 doors? That could work. Because I mean, the TARDIS technically... Well, the TARDIS does have 2 doors on it, so I don't really know why I like ruled that out. So what about if I did like that? That's not the worst thing I've seen ever. I don't need the other window then as well. Then that makes it a bit tall. Oh, no. Okay, right. I completely forgot about the police sign on the front. Don't know how I could forget about that. Literally one of the most iconic things, iconic parts of the thing, the TARDIS. There should be like a cafe sign or something I can use probably. I mean, that's not really the right vibe, is it? I'm going to carry on looking, but I don't think that's the worst thing that I could have used. See, ideally I want like a black sign with white writing on it, but I think that may be asking too much. It's really not the worst, considering it's The Sims, and we do not have a Doctor Who Sims pack, which I would not want, by the way. It's... I don't know if I like it or if I hate it. I don't know. Right, we're just gonna get on with the inside because this is what's gonna take a while. I really, logistically, not a clue. Well, I kind of have a clue. I have like an inch of a clue. So obviously the most important thing here is the center. So I'm thinking there's either got to be something in Strangerville or Get to Work. I think I've seen a couple of things that would work. So I'm going to go through ones that I think may work, and then we're going to decide which one's best. Let me just get my reference image back up. That could be a strong contender, I think. That might work. See, that lights up, but I think that's better. Can I... Right, I think we're going to add some lights. Do I want to like stack that and have 2 of them maybe? I'm thinking counters for the middle. I feel like that makes the most sense. Thinking about all of my life choices, I will be honest with you. Hey, this doesn't look like the worst thing. I don't think it looks like the worst thing. I think there needs to be a layer underneath, but I just don't know how I would do that logistically. Okay. We're gonna just... just bear with me for 2 seconds while I just figure out what I'm doing, because I don't really know. I do not really know. I think there might be someone at my door.
A few moments later.
Oh my goodness. I couldn't find my house key. It's a guy that was going to read the meter, so I had to open my living room window and be like, I can't find my house key, give me 2 minutes. He's like, I just need to read the meter. I was like, oh. So I went and did what he needed to do, read the number out to me and he left, but my gosh, that was an awkward interaction that I did not want. Oh, right. Back to this roof. Oh, this just doesn't look good, does it? Right, okay, it doesn't matter. It's not going to look exactly how I wanted it to look. I don't think I was expecting that anyway. Because there's stairs like going up to places, which obviously I can't do. I don't want to do this anymore. Right, okay. I'm genuinely like entirely losing the will to do this. I really can't be bothered anymore. I don't know why I did this. Right, I took a quick break because I was feeling kind of mentally drained, but we're back. We're going to finish this and we're going to move on with our lives. What do I want the bottom bit to be? Because this bit's like really deep. In real life, like it goes down to like a whole nother level, like you can go underneath it, but I'm not doing that. Oh, it just doesn't look right. I mean, I don't think it was ever going to look great. Okay, how can we fix this? I don't really know. I thought a break would help, but I'm coming back into this with even less motivation. See, there's like a monitor thing that I could technically use counters again, but I think counters might be too big. Oh, I really don't know what to do. What can I put on there? I don't really know why I thought this was going to work. I kind of, in my head, I was like, it's not going to be great, but it might be okay. I don't really know what possessed me to think that, because it really looks terrible. I think really at the end of the day, I mean, it's a bit late now. I don't, it's a bit late to go back. What is it? I don't know if I'd be better doing 10s TARDIS. No, it's not better to do 10s interior. You see, I was going to put stuff on here. Oops. I was going to put stuff on here, but I just don't think, like, I don't know what to put on it. So I think I'm just going to leave it like that. And we're just going to leave it to your imagination, unfortunately. Right, there's like something here that's like another control panel. I don't really know what could go there. Right, okay. Focus, we're nearly there. I mean, I was going to say it doesn't really look very good, but I don't really think we're kind of at that state. I think we're kind of past that, to be honest. I think I'm at the point at this where, like, that's going to have to do, I think. Okay, we're so close here. But what I'm going to do is I am going to, I think, use shelving to simulate the, like, thing. I'm doing that as if you can see where I'm pointing on the screen. As if you can, like, simulate the thing here. This might not be the worst thing. It kind of is the worst thing. I just want to finish this and move on with my life. Please. Oh, why did I ever think I was gonna, like, I genuinely kind of had like kind of high hopes for this. I don't really know what I thought was gonna happen, but I thought it was gonna be a resemblance of okay. These columns aren't even like in regular intervals. They don't look good. I don't know what I'm doing with them. I just want to finish this challenge. We have the pillars. What else can I add? Just to give this like something. Oh, there's a chair. That's something we do have in The Sims. We have chairs. I don't know what else can be done here. I'm gonna add some lights in, and then I think we're gonna have to unfortunately call it a day. Well, we're not gonna call it a day. We're gonna try and fix the outside, if that's even possible. Again, the placement of these lights entirely random. So I don't know what's going on with the lighting as well, because like the lighting changes as if like you can see in. If that makes any sense. You know what? I don't care. Oh, I had such high hopes. Wait, okay, let's try and fix the outside like it matters. Oh, I didn't realise I changed the outside wall as well when I did that. Oops. See, I think the reason why its house has been a little bit of a mess is because of the fact that I did the double, like the split level thing, which I think is just like confused the game. I think the story that we're going with here is that the TARDIS has parked next to a heap of stones. To be fair, you know what? The outside doesn't look hilarious. I mean, it looks hilarious. It doesn't look horrendous. Like, especially this, the colour of the top is like perfect. It's not the worst thing. I think the outside, but then the inside is the worst thing. So what we're going to do is we're going to add some trees. I'm not good at landscaping anyway. So how much is this, by the way? Oh, my attention span has just wildly deteriorated. This is genuinely horrendous. I don't know. I think in my head I was like, I don't even know what was going on in my head. I think it has turned out both better and worse than I was expecting. If that even makes any sense. No, we're done. We're done. I can't be bothered anymore. I don't want to do it anymore. Oh, you see, now I'm curious because, like, has anyone else done this well? See, if people have done this well now, I think it's going to really infuriate me. I mean, they will have... Oh, that's cool. That's not too bad. It's the thing, like, I think because I went about it the wrong way, I shouldn't have gone in with the intention of, like, making it... Oh, to be fair, most people use the same door as me. I think I kind of went with the intention of making it, like, way too realistic, whereas I should have just... Sorry, just getting entirely waylaid. I know that I'm done with the video when I just start just rambling, looking at other stuff. We're going to call it a day. Is it the worst thing I've ever made? You know what? It's actually not the worst thing I've ever made because I have made worse things. But the outside definitely kind of looks like the TARDIS. And I've just realised I should have made it like just parked against a wall. That would have made far more sense. It does kind of look like it's parked against something rather than going into it. So it's not, you know. And then I think... like, I don't know. I just don't have the items that I needed to make it work as if it was ever, I mean, it was if it was ever going to look good anyway, but I don't know. You can tell what it is, so it's good enough for me. Yeah, I won't be doing this again. Oh dear.